Hey everybody, welcome back to Podcastage. My name's Bandrew and I am back with a USB audio interface test video for you guys. So today I am testing out and walking you through this guy, the Pyle PAD10MXU USB audio interface. And if you are interested in this, it'll set you back about $43 on Amazon, and I'll go ahead and throw some links in the video description down below. So before we go ahead and do the walkthrough, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you what you get in the box. So obviously you're going to get the mixer, you get a USB cable to plug it directly into your computer and use it as an audio input or output interface. You get a USB power brick, which allows you to plug this directly into the wall and use it like you would any regular mixer, where you use the RCA outputs to run into a power amp or something like that. You get a couple padded sticky feet to put on the bottom so it doesn't slide around, and you get some documentation. Now let's go ahead and switch over to the mixer camera and walk you through everything on there. Okay, let's go ahead and start with channel 1. So the channel 1 input is a combo input, and that means it can accept an XLR cable, which is what I'm using right now, or a 1/4" / 6.35 millimeter cable. Directly below the input is a button to tell the mixer what kind of cable you are using. If you're using an XLR cable like I am right now, you leave this button unpressed. But if you are using a 1/4" / 6.35 millimeter cable, you need to press this down. Down at the bottom, we have the channel 1 gain, which is actually just the volume for this channel. So regardless of what input you're using, this will control the volume for this input. Directly next to that, we have the phantom power button, which turns on and off phantom power, which allows you to power condenser microphones. I measured the voltage. It provides about 17.5 volts, so it is not enough to power some actual condenser microphones, but it is plenty to power electret condenser microphones like the NW800, BM700, NW1500, or anything like that. Also, you only receive phantom power on channel 1 while using an XLR cable. If you are using a 1/4" or 6.35 millimeter cable, you will not get any phantom power. So if you're using an electret condenser microphone, you need to have an XLR to XLR cable to get the phantom power to the microphone. That's pretty much it for channel 1. Let's go ahead and move over to the line 2/3 input. So as you can tell, this is clearly not an XLR or 1/4" input. This is a stereo RCA input. What that means is if you are going to be using this channel, you need to buy an RCA cable. Right now, I have my iPhone plugged into this channel using the RCA to stereo 3.5 millimeter cable right there. So now I have some music playing on this channel, and as you can tell, this is just the gain for that channel. That's pretty much all the features there are when you're using that input. Then we have this button right here that says USB assigned to line. Let me go ahead and start playing some music on my computer really quickly. Okay, and the music is playing and you clearly cannot hear anything. If I press this, it's basically saying record the audio coming out of the computer into the recording software. And this button is controlled by the line 2/3 level input. So keep that in mind if you're switching between the line 2/3 input here and the computer using the USB button right here. Make sure your volume is all the way down while switching, because the computer seems to be quite a bit louder than the iPhone. Then we have this, which is a stereo RCA output, which allows you to run this mixer into something like a power amplifier or anything like that. Then we have a 1/4" headphones or monitor output. This means the headphones that you use need to have a 1/4" adapter. I should also mention that when you're using the headphones or monitor output, you do get zero latency monitoring. What that means is I can hear everything in my headphones that's being played through this mixer, i.e. the microphone, the iPhone, or the computer, with zero added delay between when it's going into the mixer and when it's getting to my ears. Okay, that's pretty much all the stuff at the top. We only have a few more things to go through. Right here is the monitor volume control, so this just changes the level coming out of this output. So if you're listening on headphones, this will increase or decrease the volume that you hear in your headphones. And then lastly, we have the master volume control. This does not directly affect the sound you're hearing in your headphones, but it does affect the sound being recorded as well as the sound being sent out through the main output. Okay, now let's go ahead and see what kind of noise this thing generates. Okay, so right now the channel 1 microphone input gain is set at about 45%. I'm going to drop it down to 0% and slowly increase it to 100% so you can hear what kind of noise floor this thing has. %. 100%. I will do the same thing with the master channel volume now. 50%. 75%. 100%. Alright guys, well I guess that will do it. If you do have any more questions about this mixer, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. If you found the video fun, interesting, or helpful, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you thought it sucked, give me a big old thumbs down. If you are interested in this mixer, as per usual, I will throw links in the video description down below. And also, don't forget to vote for the microphones you want reviewed next, as well as follow me on all the social media stuff, links to everything in the video description down below. And I think that will do it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope I helped, and I will see y'all later. Bye.